Hey, welcome to the Daily Truth with the People Reader, Lisa Mitchell. Today, I have a really interesting segment that I want to break down for you guys. So President Trump recently did an interview in the Oval Office with CBS anchor John Dickerson. And throughout that interview, it was brief, the segment that aired, but boy, there is a lot going on. So let's unpack what is actually being said and being told non-verbally throughout this interaction. Throughout the entire interaction, which is focused primarily on two topics. One is Trump's relationship with President Obama, former President Obama, and the second is the wiretapping conversation, which seems to just never go away. So as Dickerson was pressing him on both of those issues, there was a really big lack of direct eye contact between Trump and Dickerson. Most of Trump's statements were made with him looking away from Dickerson and oftentimes actually moving his shoulders and kind of using a blocking behavior to put space between him. He wasn't squared up with his shoulders and his hips kind of facing him directly like I am to the camera. He was kind of offset and then looking off to the side as well. So there was a big disconnect in the rapport in general. And then it got really interesting around the 110 mark, or the 101 to about 113, where Trump is specifically saying how we really need to dig into the wiretapping situation and how everyone is aware of it. And he starts using very strong gestures as he's speaking. He's aggressively pointing. He's using his trademark aggressive gestures. And he continues to not answer the questions directly, but to make more of a general reference about how everyone is talking about it. And we need to figure out, to quote him, what the hell is going on. So it's a really interesting, tense exchange. And as Dickerson presses him further and Trump continues to say, well, you don't need to ask me about it, or I'm not going to answer it, Dickerson pushes him and says, well, we're trying to dispel the fake news here. I want to hear it directly from you. You're the president. At which point Trump then says, okay, that's enough. And he uses his hand in a stop gesture, like almost pushing him away. And he physically turns his body and walks away. He walks directly behind his desk, dismissing Dickerson for all intents and purposes, and really leaving him to show himself out. That exchange did not go the way he planned, and his nonverbal communication showed two things really strongly. It showed that he was being evasive and showing blocking behaviors, and that he was being very dismissive of the reporter in the situation. There's never a dull moment when it comes to Trump. I'm going to continue to break it down for you, so keep following me on the Daily Truth. I'm your People Reader, Lisa Mitchell, and I'll see you soon.